Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli on FSD. If you're new, please subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all my supporters. Follow me on X. And you can support me on Patreon. And if you're in the market to buy a Tesla car, you can get up to $1,000 off your purchase if you use my referral code. It's above here, it's in the bottom, all the links at the bottom. I would appreciate if you help me out. And today we're going to talk about Consumer Report. And Consumer, I stopped reading their stuff, but when something comes up that it's interesting, I share it in my YouTube channels. And this one is that this report, I'll give you some details. Tesla is the one of the least reliable used car brands according to Consumer Report. So there's 150,000 people who participate in this, and they ranked it in all kinds of ways. Let me do this. Let me show you a quick, maybe 25 seconds clip from that video, which I'll put the link above me somewhere, and you can see the whole thing. It's not that long, to see the reasoning of why Tesla came so low. Three from the bottom. I'm going to show you the chart soon. So let's watch that video for a few seconds, and then I'll tell you what I think about it.
Teslas come in at number 3. While today Tesla mostly produces the Model 3 and Y, the used car market is filled with older Model S and X's that aren't aging well. Multiple 2014 to 2019 Model S and X owners need to replace the battery pack and the electric drive motor. Additionally, CR members reported issues with power equipment like keyless entry and headlight problems, and in-car electronics, which sometimes required replacing the infotainment screen hardware.
So obviously, if you look at this chart, and I'm showing you the actual chart, if you look at this chart, is basically Tesla cars from 2014 to 2019, and all of the cars in this chart are all gasoline cars. Okay, so why is that? Because Tesla is one of the earliest mass production of cars. Okay, so it's the only EV. Now there's a twist at the end, and it says that. So it's Model S and Model X, because the Model 3 came in 2018, and battery pack replacement, electric drive motor replacement, keyless entry and headlight issues, infotainment screen replacement, and all that. So this comes from a lot of people who participate in this. So tell me how many miles you drove on that car. Tell me what are the issues that were fixed under warranty. There are so many details that are missing here, that will tell you the opposite, because we know that Tesla has the most reliable customers. Now, let me just tell you, because I don't just talk. I own 5 Teslas so far. It's from 2018. Now I own 3. I own a 2018 Model 3. I own now a 21 Model 3, 21 Model Y, and I own the 2020 Model Y, which I traded later on, and then I just listed a Model 3 2023. So Teslas is what I do. However, to say that the earliest Teslas, the 2012, 14, and on, were great in terms of not reliability, of the fit and finish. No, they had a lot of issues, but it was improved so greatly, and the batteries have improved so greatly since then. Tremendous improvement since the time that Tesla launched their first electric car. So it is almost laughable to say that this is not reliable. To me, here's a not reliable car that you get up in the morning, you go to the car, and it doesn't turn on, or you drive in it, then you get stuck in the highway. So battery replacement is very rare. It doesn't happen a lot. It happened to me once, because one of the cells, like a single cell, was short. Tesla, they just replaced the whole thing, fix it up, and then they make it refurbished, which is what I have on my car now. So now, if I had to fix it, take it to a mechanic, there are a lot of mechanics who are now doing just this, fixing electric car batteries. It will be much easier and cheaper replacement, not tens of thousands of dollars if the whole thing is gone. So it doesn't happen a lot. And when it happened with the old models. Like I had a Nissan Leaf. Okay, those cars, their battery technology was not good at all, and the degradation was unbelievable. But I know personally of people who owns electric cars, since I have a friend 2012, still running like crazy. Model S still running of course, tires and replacements and all kinds of things, but not unreliable. So unreliable, when you say unreliable, it's very it's almost a trick question. Gas cars, I own a million gas cars. After 2 3 years, 4 years, carburetor and radiator and all kinds of, the 12-volt battery and overalls. I mean, cars, this is what cars is. So I never actually take this into consideration when you have a long time of warranty on the battery and the drivetrain. Now, if you drive crazy hundreds of thousands of miles, everything breaks. Now, it is very interesting to see that Tesla ranks 14 out of 30 electric cars. You know who's number 28? Rivian. You know number 30? Chrysler, the Pacifica. It's a piece of crap. Okay, so it is. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What were the questions? What does that say? Anything? So I don't take what Consumer Report says as word of God, and it is really depending on all kinds of driving habits, climate, charging habits. Oh, that's important, charging habits, and all kinds of things. So the one thing I know, and that is undisputed, that the return customers of Tesla are one of the highest of all. Now, some people love the brand. I mean, I used to drive only Fords, even though some of them were absolute piece of crap. But that's all I drove. Okay, for years and years and years, until Tesla came, and now I'm a Tesla person. Jeeps. I have a friend who just drives Jeeps, and they also have issues. I mean, it's really, Chrysler is number 26, the last one. So I have a friend who drives Hondas, and she has issues with it. Doesn't matter. It's like brand loyalty. You get my point. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. See you next video.